Hi everyone, and happy back to school. I'm actually headed out the door to go to church, but before I leave, I kind of wanted to just throw out some of my back to school necessities. And I hope that you stay tuned, because then I will be doing a tutorial right after you watch this video about a nice, easy back to school eye. My must-haves for back to school include, starting with bling, a planner. I have a Mead, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how I've been pronouncing it since I could talk. A Mead monthly, weekly planner. I like it because it has a little pouch, and the pouch I can put things that students put in and stuff. So, you know, little stickies, little this and that. And like, I mark it up, I do all that kind of stuff. It has notes in the back. So get yourselves a planner. Next is BioSilk, my all-time favorite. I'm actually going to put a little on my head. BioSilk, I got this from TJ Maxx for $7.99. It's Silk Therapy. It goes on super light. Just put a little dab on. Okay, so then my next item is my basic scent. I love this scent. When you go into class, you should have a smell. I shouldn't be able to walk past you and not smell anything, because in my opinion, that means that you stink. I'll probably put it in the link below. I'll figure out. But this, I think you should have a nice everyday light scent. And I'm going to spray this on because I'm about to go to church. I like mine heavy. My boyfriend like yells at me about how much in my hair a little bit. Oh, guys, don't be mad at me, but this last item, a homegirl had to get. My back to school necessity for going out. You know, I like to have fun. Yes, I am saved to did, but I do like to go out with my friends and have a good time. And I have been in a relationship now for 2 years with a wonderful man, and I have an issue of like guys approaching me at the club, and I'll be like, no, like, I'm in a relationship, and then they'll hit you with that, well, he ain't gotta know. Was we talking about things that don't matter or irrelevant? Like, dumb pickup lines. And I'm like, no. So me and my best friend started this thing where we just co-sign each other's marriages. I'm not married. She's not married. I'm not engaged. She's not engaged. But we will defend each other to the death and say that our rings are in the shop getting sized. So, you know what I did? I got a $2 ring from, oh, this thing is not going on all night, from somewhere in the mall. Like, it's, y'all, it's my fake engagement ring. For trying to shake a tail feather. And I'll be like, what? I'm married. And I mean, I told my mom, and she was like, that's not going to work still. But in my heart, I believe it's going to work. My last product must-have is a beauty blender. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have seen and heard about beauty blender, and maybe are thinking, oh, it's $20, it's overrated. I do use Real Techniques, which is the $5 blenders. And I love those too. But there is nothing in this world like a beauty blender. I mean, this thing blends things out so wonderfully without taking it off. That's why I like it, because you can use it with other blenders. You'll start blending and you're taking the product off of your face. So that's why I like the blender, because it's, oh, y'all dropped it. And it rolled. I'm not picking it up. It's not too dense. It's nice and buoyant. And as you can see, it's buoyant because it just buoyant itself all around the room. Oh, and I have one last thing that I want to talk to y'all about before you see the eye makeup tutorial that I'm wearing today. Hallelujah. On my way to church, but you can wear it to class. I want to talk to y'all about this closure that I have on. This is an Indique full lace closure. Y'all know I only wear Indique. Indique, y'all can sponsor me anytime you want, and I will do videos for you. I will do whatever y'all want me to do if I can get a free tube or two. But this is in Decay. I know I'm going to get questions about it. This is like the most natural hair I've ever had in my life. I've had this hair in particular for a year and some change now. And it still got its inches, y'all. And it's still beautiful and it's flowing. But I did recently just pick up their full lace closure and I laid it myself. Laid to the gods. No hairs out. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. People probably are gonna lie to you and tell you like, oh, full lace is the way to go, like a full frontal. Like, it's actually very hard to lay it. So I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Go to a professional and get it done. Don't try to do it yourself because you're gonna be spending like $250, almost $300 to mess it up. So go to a professional. So stay tuned because next you're gonna see how I got my eyes to look like this week. As you can see, I've already started my makeup. I did my face, my contouring, and my eyebrows. And I am really focused on just teaching you a basic eye for back to school. You can see I'm wearing my Penn State shirt because I'm ready to go back to school. So I'm going to be teaching you guys just a simple 5-second eye makeup regimen. That's so catchy. My all-time favorite palette is the Too Faced chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate bar. And I just think that this palette has so many variations of colors and of looks. I'm a big neutral girl. I love just the warm browns, and this has warm browns, but it also has a touch of smoky eye, kind of cool colors. I also will be using MAC's Indianwood Pro Long Wear Paint Pot, and this just looks like this. It's a really nice cream kind of. I also will be using Ardell's Double Up Lashes in number 206 color black. These are my all-time favorite lashes right now. I will be using Tarte's black eyeliner. It's a clay pot, and so it's gel consistency. I love this. I will be using a eye and lip primer, but I just use it as my eye primer. Don't be like dipping and dabbing, going here and there, because you'll get styes. And you can really use any kind of eye primer, but you need to use eye primer so you're not creasing throughout the day. I will be using Urban Decay's Perversion. This is just a little sample I got from Ulta. I think I earned enough points, so they gave me this. Perversion mascara just to fix my little curly things. I will be using a brown liquid eyeliner, and you'll see why I'm going to be using this. It's one of my tricks. Okay, so that's it for the products that I will be using for today. The eye brushes that I like to use. I love Morphe's brushes because they are fluffy and soft and nice and cheap. This is my all-time favorite. This is a B13 Morphe brush, and this is the Mega Fluff, like kind of, I think it's medium fluffer, and this blends stupendously. I'm going to apply primer. And I'm just using my finger. Next, I'm going to go on with the base color. Oh. Slippery fingers. I'm going to go in with the base color, this MAC Inglewood. And just use my finger again to get right on the lid. So just really concentrate the color to the lid only. But you're going to want to make sure that you're smudging it out so you're not putting like clumps on your eyes. That you're putting a nice thin layer, and you can build it, but start out thin so that it's not looking cakey. Morphe brush, the B13 that we talked about earlier, and I'm going to take the Too Faced palette. I'm going to go in with the peanut butter. Oh, that was wrong. I'm going to go in with the peanut butter shade. As you can see, that's my favorite shade. I use it a lot. I'm going to go in, dab that like that, and just go right along the crease line and inward and make that nice and messy. It doesn't have to be neat. And now I'm going to go in and kind of make my eye have some depth. So I'm going to go in with the truffled in the chocolate bar. And I'm going to just go along the end of the line, where the V kind of is when you're doing the smoky eye. And just give my eye some depth so that I'm not looking shallow. I'm going to go in then now with the hot fudge. Right there. The hot fudge. And I'm going to just lightly put a little dab of that on the corner. Just to give my eye the ultimate depth. And people will be like, girl, what you do to them eyes? You're going to be like, a regimen. That's what I did. A regimen. So now, see, that's done. That didn't even take super long. I talked a lot more than me actually doing the colors. And I don't know if that's even. I really don't care because, like I said, I'm going to class. I'm not going to the Grammys. So the last step, which isn't super necessary, but I like to go dramatic or go home. So I'm going to apply lashes. I'm going to apply mascara first, and then I'm going to apply my lashes. You don't have to do lashes. If you have naturally long lashes, just rock out with some mascara. It's not that big of a deal. Your professor's not grading you on your eyelashes. And voila! See, that gives it a nice little you know what I mean? That gives it a nice little pop. The last step that I was telling you about, that's my little secret, is how to make your bottom lashes look a little fuller. And I got this trick from Crispy. Shout out to you because I love you. And that's just by making little dots on the bottom of your lash line to make your eyes, your bottom lash look fuller, because I have a thin bottom lash. So that's it for my eyes, my classic just go to class time eyes. And I still get compliments when I wear it. It takes me 5 minutes to do it. The more you do it, the faster you'll get. It's simple steps, 1, 2, 3, ABCs kind of thing. Okay, so thank you for tuning in though. And I hope that everyone has a blessed time going back to school. If you have any prayer requests or you need a scripture for encouragement or strength, just contact me and I'll hook you up. I love encouraging others to go back to school, to continue school, to pursue school. Do it. It's so worth it. The experience is like none other on this earth. So I encourage you. I will continue to pray for everyone that needs prayer.